TIFU by telling my date that I was the world's biggest fan of Dick. This wasn't today. It was a few weeks ago. After leaving a long-term relationship a few months ago, I thought I would try dating apps. While I didn't have high hopes, I matched with someone I almost immediately found fascinating. After a texting back and forth for a fortnight, we met up at a local cafe for lunch. While chatting, I bring up that I've been listening to loads of audiobooks recently. She says that she's been working through a list of best of all time films most recently. She explained she had watched Blade Runner, the original one, and had loved it. Blade Runner is loosely based on Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep?, which I've read several times. Ubik, which by the same author, is one of my favorite books. Please read it. These books were written by Philip K. Dick. He also wrote Man in the High Castle and A Scanner Darkly. Basically, he wrote some damn good books. After enthusiastically talking about these books, she comments that I obviously like them a lot. Looking her dead in the eyes, I said, I am probably the world's biggest fan of Dick. I said it too loudly. It was a small cafe. I hadn't said it was a joke. I said it like I really meant it. I had been earnest in telling the entire cafe that I loved Dick. People had obviously heard. She bursts out laughing. I don't mean that she lightly chuckled. I mean that she started howling and cackling with laughter. After a few minutes, we're scolded by an embarrassed barista. Someone had complained about us being too loud. We had finished eating, so we awkwardly apologize and leave. Afterwards, she explained that she wasn't really laughing at what I had said. Instead, she explained that she couldn't stop laughing because my smile had immediately dropped. I went bright red, and looked like a deer caught in the headlines of an upcoming truck. For reference, I am extremely prone to blushing. In the moment, I was worried that she must have thought I was being laddish and juvenile joke, when I had actually really meant it. We've not spoken much since then. We've both had to travel long distances to visit our families for Christmas and New Year, which has been hectic for both of us. However, every time that we have spoken, it's come up. She's told some of her friends about it. Apparently, she met up with a nice guy, but he shouts in public places about how much he likes Dick. He enjoys telling the world about it. Apparently, if the relationship goes anywhere, I have a feeling that she will never forget about it. TLDR matched with Cutie on dating app. Went to a cafe. Told them I'm a big fan of Philip K. Dick. He really wrote some great books. You know. Except I said it as, I'm the world's biggest fan of Dick. She starts howling with laughter. We get told off for being loud. She keeps bringing it up. Edit. I should have prefaced this by saying that I'm awful at reading people. I can never really tell what they're thinking and how they are perceiving me. It's been nice to read that folks seem to think that this isn't too bad. Wrong sub, my dude. Our awesome first dates is that way. When she says it, just loudly say back, that's Dick with a capital D. That should resolve it. Phew. I was scared that this story was going to end with her having no idea who Philip K. Dick was and just being confused at your seeming non sequitur after a chat about Blade Runner. My husband and I have a saying, that was kind of a Philip K. move. Most people don't get it, but IYKYK. No harm done. Time to turn this to your advantage. Yes, I'm a huge fan of Dick. So allow me to make an introduction. You'll be a fan, too. Reading the title. Yeah, been there, done that. Reading the rest of the story. Yeah, no, never mind. This is not an example of F-king up, but fun little story nonetheless, embellished or not. Give her some dick she isn't familiar with. She might love it as much as you. No, sorry, I meant I have the world's biggest dick and got it stuck in a fan. Lol, if I were her, I would lock that second date down fast. But also never let you live that down. It would have been worse if she had no idea who PKD was. That'd be the real travesty. If your date was laughing, it means she had a good time. She probably thought it was endearing, not a negative. That dick had some balls, tell you what. Ubik is a trip, huh? I had no idea what to expect when I picked it up. Making a girl laugh is a good thing. It was a memorable first date. Fuck up. This is hysterical. I hope you have a long, healthy relationship. This is too funny. I'm also a huge fan of PKD, and this something I've thought about happening. Def second the rec for Ubik. It's one of his best books, FRFR. This is a good post. However, your TLDR needs a TLDR. Spray her down with a can of Ubik next time you see her. That'll fix everything. This is so confusing to me. Where I'm from, we follow up simple flubs like this with, "That sounded wrong, clarify what you meant," and move on with your life.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.